At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability. ASU isn't just ahead of the curve. It's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
KFI, Mo Kelly. We're live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. And where the hell were you, Stefan? Where were you yesterday? You were supposed to be here and you weren't here. I don't want to hear it. You're supposed to be here yesterday. Glad you're back. Mark Ronner, good to see you as well.
I too am stinging from Stefan's betrayal.
Betrayal.
Yes. We all have abandonment issues here. You should know this.
You didn't let anyone know.
Fair
You just arbitrarily said, F it.
I'm out.
And didn't show up for work. I mean, we like Sam. Don't get us wrong. It's just that.
He had Dr. Sex on. So, I mean.
I know. We had a good time. Well, I mean, not like that, but, it was a good time on the show. Let's start the whole show over again. Let's just go ahead and play the intro, and we'll just do it from the top. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. KFI AM 640. It's later with Mo Kelly. We're live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. We have a big show for you tonight. Big show. You know that Measure A sales tax, which took effect today? Well, we're going to tell you about the top 10 sales tax cities in California. And we have When Animals Attack, the Long Beach edition. We have a local story to tell you about. And as we have been promoting across KFI today, we got to talk about Snow White. And I can admit, I have not seen the movie, but I'm kind of curious as to everyone's thoughts as far as why the movie, I'll just say it, I'll put the F word out there. The movie failed. It's on track to lose about $115 million. I think that's fair to call it a failure, at least a financial failure. Talk about some of the reasons. Was it the casting? Was it the controversy connected to the casting? Was it the controversy connected to some of the comments made by the cast? Look at that alliteration. I'm on one tonight. Or was it something else? Was it all those things? We'll talk about that at the top of the second hour. We have CinemaCon, the 2025 reveals, including a trailer. You might have seen it by now. Karate Kid, Legends. I posted, I think, on Facebook or something like that. Maybe even Instagram is a reel. I have mixed emotions about it. I'll express it as someone who is a huge, I'll say Cobra Kai fan. That's relevant to this. And also Karate Kid fan. We have a real special interview tonight with Brian Volk Weiss. He is known for his comedy specials. He's known for his Icon Unearthed specials on Vice. And he has a new property, which is on Tubi. Shout out to Mark Ronner.
Hey, Tubi.
Yes. What we're going to tell you about called RoboForce, the animated series. And also Nick Pagliocchini. He's already here. I don't know why he's here. He's not going to be on the mic until 9 o'clock tonight. Why he gets here at 6 o'clock, I have no idea. Don't get me wrong. I like him
because I can come in here and if you bring, it's like when you're calling, I don't know, a demon. You say my name, I'll show up.
Candyman.
There we go. So you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Any chance I get an opportunity to come in and sit into the live version of Later with Mo Kelly, I am always here. So that is why. Plus, if I'm going to do show prep for my portion of the evening, why not do it here in house?
Hey, did you bring us any food? No.
Wow, you're on a good one tonight.
Oh,
you are on a good one. And wait until 9 o'clock because I will join you on that good one. 110%.
Oh, that's right. You were telling us that you had some stuff to get off your chest.
I got some stuff. The tea is hot. So, yes.
So, are you like this mad?
Shoot this mother.
Yes, I have. Now that I'm here with Later with Mo Kelly and I've got my crew, I'm good to go. I'm calming down. But earlier today, this may be the first time where I'm like, Stefan, I need you to watch the dump button because I was pissed.
Oh, we're going to have to
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
I never
a day.
heard you talk like that.
You're absolutely correct. So happy April Fools.
But truth.
But truth. All tea.
Oh, I'm going to let you know up front. I don't do April Fool's jokes. From very early in my radio career, working with Jim Rome, he did not do April Fool's jokes, so I didn't do April Fool's jokes because you don't want to get fired for trying to do an April Fool's joke. So I don't have any. I know you don't have any, Nick.
No, sir.
Mark already said in the text chat, no April Fool's jokes.
Yeah,
so
I
we
sent
won't
out
be
a
doing that.
preemptive warning today. Don't even think it.
Just because we're adults?
Because you never know when something could backfire when you got an open mic, and just don't tempt fate.
Absolutely. Don't play around. We don't want to have War of the Worlds happening right here.
Might get a runner, too.
That's true.
There we go.
That's true, yeah. Stefan, what are you drinking?
My usual drink.
Straight vodka.
Is it drank?
I don't know.
Is that right? Is it your usual drank or drink?
It was so vague and
I'm
everything.
just shocked that you noticed anything.
Oh, I just feel like messing with you tonight.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
We need to have some answers, Stefan. You didn't tell us why you were gone, where you were going, what was going on, anything.
So I took yesterday off because last week was just insanely crazy, but I also got a chance to help out my dad with some logistical stuff with like moving furniture and stuff because he can't really do it.
You're the good son.
So I did that. Helped him out with his medicine. Then we just got some lunch, watched some. What did we watch? Caught up on The Office. He's like behind on The Office, so we've been watching that. And caught up on like the regular stuff like laundry because I wasn't able to do it over the weekend because I was doing Uber. So it was kind of like a reset for me yesterday.
I thought you were like on an extended booty call or something.
Fuck to and spit on that thing. You hear me?
You just decided not to come to work, It was happening all weekend and you decided like Monday, it's like, baby, why don't you just call in for work? You just stay right here in the bed with me.
Oh man, I wish that was the case. I wish.
I was pulling for you. I said, oh, he must have got something, because Stefan doesn't just show up for work like that. Something must have happened in a good way.
Okay, fair enough. I usually don't do it. Like, I don't take days off that quickly. So yeah, I guess I can see why.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, glad that you're here. And Mark Ronner, I had to ask you about this because going to the weather, I'll get into it in just a second. I'm reading that the Southern California region is bracing for windy conditions today and tomorrow. Obviously, it's not necessarily the same situation we were dealing with in January because we've had more precipitation since then, but the wind was really, really howling around my house today.
Yeah, stay indoors and your wig should be fine. We have a wind advisory until 2 this morning, but there'll still be some wind tomorrow. So put some extra spirit gum or whatever it is that you use on your scalp.
For the toupee?
Yeah, for the toupee.
Okay. All right. Well, since I don't wear a toupee, I think I'll be okay. But I do have to worry about my SUV because when the wind is blowing, I can feel it when I'm driving. Got to pay attention to the road.
Sturdy then, huh?
No, it's sturdy, but I'm saying since maybe I'm not accustomed to driving an SUV, higher center of gravity.
Yeah.
So I just can't drive like a bat out of hell like I usually do.
You don't want to tip over.
No. Can't do that.
What are you driving, a Suzuki Samurai?
No, you know what I'm driving. I talked about it yesterday.
Saying.
It's a Honda CR-V. It's a higher center of gravity as opposed to like my S2000 or my Honda Civic.
But it's not a Suzuki Samurai. You're not flipping over when you hit a corner.
I don't know. You haven't seen me drive like that.
Take a corner too fast with the wind blowing the way it has, you could just be on your side.
Absolutely. We don't want that to happen.
No.
When we come back, we're going to get into this Measure A sales tax. And I've been hearing a number of people talk about it, radio and television, and I think they've missed the central issue. People are mad about it, but they're mad at the wrong people. I'll tell you who to be mad at.
At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 300 programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
When we come back.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Let's talk a little bit about taxes and who is really to blame. Today, sales tax in LA County went up from 9.5% to 9.75%. I live in LA County. That directly impacts me. Now, who should we point our finger at? Who should we be mad at for this happening? Should we blame the LA County Board of Supervisors? Did they do this? Should we blame Governor Gavin Newsom? Did he do this? No and no. Number one, this is LA County we're talking about. Number two, voters approved this tax increase back in November of last year. Measure A calls for the sales tax on items like clothing, toys, and furniture to go up by 0.5%. And since it replaces the temporary 0.25% tax that had in place under Measure H, there will only be a 0.25% raise, which started today. I know it's kind of confusing, but just know it went up from 9.5% to 9.75%. Allegedly, supposedly, Measure A is aimed at helping fund homelessness services. Some of the revenue will be used to maintain existing programs distributed to cities based on the annual count of homeless people. About a third of the money is supposed to go to the LA County Affordable Housing Solutions Agency, which was created back in 2023 to oversee the building of new housing and other solutions to homelessness. County officials estimate the increase should help generate more than $1 billion each year. And we often hear about how it is so impossible to live in California, or in this case, LA County. Cost of living increases. It's just unsustainable. And then someone like me comes along and reminds you, you're the same mother fathers who voted against rent control. You are the same sons of bees who voted for this sales tax increase. Who are we supposed to be mad at? We're supposed to be mad at you because you chose this. You chose the tax and you chose not to have rent control. Then you are going to have a larger monetary outlay in every aspect of your life. So congratulations. If you're worried about the cost of living in LA County, that's on you. But depending on where you live in LA County, you may not know this, it could be much worse. For example, I told you about the county sales tax, which is moving from 9.5 to 9.75%. But that pales in comparison to the top 10 cities in LA County with an even higher sales tax. So you may live in LA County general, like I do, but you may live in a specific city in LA County with an even higher sales tax. And we'll tell you about them right now. Remember, LA County now is at 9.75%. Coming in at number 10 of the cities with the highest sales taxes in LA County, the city of Santa Monica, 10.75%, a whole percentage point higher than the LA County sales tax that people are moaning and complaining about today. They probably don't even know. If you live in Santa Monica, you already pay much more. Coming in at number 9. The city of Santa Fe Springs, also at 10.75% sales tax.
Where is that?
Santa Fe Springs. It's like going down it's right next to the 405 in the Long Beach area, kind of, sort of.
Okay, I'm trying to just figure out why they would be higher there. But okay, sure.
Yeah. Number 8, as far as the cities with the highest sales taxes in LA County. City of Pico Rivera, 10.75%. So all the moaning, the hissing and complaining about 9.75%, you're still doing better than a lot of cities in LA County. Number 7. City of Linwood, also 10.75%. So all these cities, they won't even feel this increase relative to LA County. In fact, if they leave their city, they might even get a discount and realize, oh my gosh, my stuff costs less if I'm just in LA County, but not in Linwood, Pico Rivera, Santa Fe Springs, or Santa Monica. Coming in number 6 of the cities with the highest sales taxes in LA County. City of Irwindale, 10.75%. Yeah, there's a theme here. Number 5. The city of Glendora. No, I didn't say Glendale. I said Glendora, 10.75%. Oh, and there's some that are higher than 10.75. Just be patient. We'll get there. Number 4 of the cities with the highest sales taxes in LA County. The CPT, City of Compton, 10.75% as well. Number 3. AZUSA, City of Azusa, 10.75% as well. All these cities are a full percentage point higher than LA County, which is asking for 9.75% starting today. A lot of people won't read beyond the headline, and they'll just say, oh my gosh, LA County, 9.75%. You're still doing better than most of the county. Coming in at number 2 of the cities with the highest sales taxes in the county. Palmdale, 11.25%, 11 and a quarter. They would be begging for 9.75 right about now. Going back to LA County, this Measure A, it will remain in effect until it is repealed by voters, meaning it was put into place by voters. It can be repealed by voters. If you are mad, be mad at the voters. If you want to rectify this, then it's incumbent upon, say it with me, the voters. It's not this party. It's not that party. It's not this politician. We, LA County, voted for this. Regardless of how misguided it may have been, regardless of how well-intentioned you may thought you have been voting for this because you want to eradicate homelessness. I get it. I understand it. Yes, you think if we do this, I'm going to do my part. I'm going to vote for a higher sales tax so we'll have money set aside, which is not a part of the budget, that can help deal with this homeless issue in LA County. Yes, that might have been a well-intentioned idea. But from what we've seen, it's not a money idea. It's not a funds idea. That's not the problem. We got enough money. It's just not being used in the right way. But the number 1 city in LA County with the highest sales taxes. Got any guesses? Anyone?
Yeah, Pasadena?
Okay. Mark, you got any guesses about highest sales taxes in LA County?
You've got me stumped.
I would have thought the city of Los Angeles. That would have been my first thought. I would have just gone towards the biggest city. But it's not. Here it is. The city of Lancaster, 11.25%. And if you know anything about the geography, Palmdale right next to Lancaster. So I don't know what's going on out that way, but 11.25%. You can't blame this on one group of people per se. You can't blame it on the Democrats. I mean, you can blame a lot of things on the Democrats. You can't blame this on the Democrats. You can't blame this on Karen Bass. You can't blame it on Gavin Newsom. 9.75%. LA County voters voted for it. And it still is less than a lot of the cities inside of LA County. So although the sales taxes in quote unquote LA County have now been raised to 9.75%, a lot of cities won't even feel it. And these are just the top 10. There are a number of cities which are at 10 and 10 and a quarter, 10 and a half that just weren't on the top 10 list. So most people won't even feel this. Most of the commentary has been, oh my gosh, taxes are out of control. You weren't paying attention because it was already worse in more quadrants of LA County than people were even aware of. Unless you lived in those specific cities that I told you about, you probably won't feel this at all. You all. Now, I might feel it because I live in unincorporated Los Angeles. I'm part of Los Angeles County. Most likely, this impacts me. Most likely. But I didn't vote for this. I can tell you that much. I definitely did not vote for any more taxes. I tell you, Mark, I'm getting super conservative in my old age.
Are you now? Is that what this is?
Oh, yeah. Didn't you know that people tend to trend more conservative as they get older?
No, I thought that was a myth. And the thing about this tax, isn't it the part that bothers you that it's regressive, a sales tax? No, so somebody making as little as me would pay the same sales tax as somebody making as much as you.
No, it bothers me that we chose this. It bothers me that it was an attempt at a solution which did not identify the correct problem.
I see.
I don't get caught up in, different strata paying the same amount of sales tax. That was not anywhere near what I was concerned with. My thing is, I hear the complaints about the cost of living in California and the things that we do that we can control directly connected to the cost of living. We vote against our interests. Now, I understand the altruism connected to we want to eradicate or at least mitigate homelessness. I get it. But if you're really paying attention, it wasn't a money issue. It wasn't a lack of funding issue. So this was never going to help. That was my point.
If you say so, Mo.
Yes, I said so.
I will defer to the host on this issue.
MAGA for life.
What?
Viva la Donald Trump.
What?
Can we
3 terms?
Can we use the 25th Amendment on a host?
God.
It's Later with Mo Kelly, KFI AM 640. We're live everywhere in the iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
Animals the world over have had enough of humans. Hornets are attacking in China. Sharks are swallowing up surfers in Florida. Lions and tigers are eating interns, oh my! And bears are pouncing on women in the Pacific Northwest. Unless we put a stop to the mistreatment of animals, they can, they will, they shall attack. KFI Mo Kelly. A 15-year-old Long Beach girl is recovering after what has been described as a terrifying and unexpected ocean encounter with a sea lion that attacked her over the weekend. Now, that right there is some biased reporting to say and suggest that the sea lion attacked her over the weekend while she was in the water. No disrespect to the 15-year-old girl. No, not at all. Phoebe Beltran is her name. Phoebe was at the beach to complete her swim test for the cadet lifeguard program here in Long Beach. This is what Phoebe had to say. Quote, out of nowhere, I feel something biting my arm. I saw a shadow of it, and all I'm thinking is, please don't be a shark. Please don't take off my arm. Please don't kill me. As it turned out, it was not a shark. Instead, it was, quote unquote, an aggressive sea lion. Do you notice how they want to position the sea lion as somehow aggressive? Okay? I'm quite sure the sea lion was minding its own business, doing what sea lions do in the ocean. But sea lions can be as long as 6 feet and weigh up to 700 pounds when fully matured. On the beach, Bibi, Phoebe's mother, also noticed something was wrong and thought her daughter had come face to face with a shark. Quote, I saw something come up like a fin, and somebody yelled, shark. We all rushed to the water, and when I realized it was my daughter, that's when I broke down. The sea lion according to this story, left a 15-year-old with several bites as well as scratches on her arm and hand. Let me stop right there. I've never been bitten by a sea lion. I've never been bitten by a shark. I've never been stung by a jellyfish. I've never been stung by a stingray. Anyone want to hazard a guess as to why?
Does it have to do with your avoidance of the water?
I stay my ass out of the ocean. That is correct. And the longer I stay my ass out of the ocean, the less likely I am going to be bitten, attacked, as the lamestream media calls it, or stung. I can congratulate Phoebe on her fine career, future career as a lifeguard. But if I were her parent, I would tell her to stay her ass out of the water. It'll be safer that way. I've never, ever had to worry about being bitten by a sea lion. Ever. And I never will. Because I'm not going in the water anymore. It's just as simple. It's not that hard. And you notice how they want to characterize the sea lion as being aggressive. Now, I can't speak for anyone else, but I know if you came into my house or my neighborhood, started spraying water all around, messing things up in my living room, I might be a little perturbed. I might be a little annoyed. I might be a little inclined to, grab your arm and let you know, say, hey, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here under any circumstances.
Yeah.
This is my house. Yo vivo aquí. You're not supposed to be here. The sea lion could have been castle doctrine, well within its rights to bite off the arm altogether. But the sea lion showed constraint or restraint and did not do anything other than bite the arm. I think the sea lion deserves a medal.
Plus, there have been several reports about these sea lions getting sick, being angered, and all of that due to this toxic algae which is in their water. So the last thing you want to do is walk in on a sea lion that's already pissed off that there's all types of poop in the water and everything else in there.
Enojado.
Not feeling well, and then you want to come into the sea lion's living room. I don't know.
Está enfermo. Qué lástima. Sick sea lion. What is a sea lion supposed to do? Have you ever been sick? I know you've been sick, Tweller. Okay. When you're sick, the last thing you want to do is go answer the door.
Yeah.
Someone comes to your house uninvited and decides to either walk on in or knock on the door or ring the doorbell. You're probably going to be in a salty mood. I know I would be. Uninvited guests. And there's a thing, especially with black houses, do not show up unannounced. Do not come by the house without having called first.
Especially knocking on the door like you're the police. No. Don't do that.
She got off easy.
Yeah.
She got off easy. She only got some arm bites. It could have been much worse. It's Later with Mo Kelly. KFI AM 640, live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
You're listening to Later with Mo Kelly on demand from KFI AM 640.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.